Have you ever wondered about one of history's greatest mysteries, the Ark of the Covenant? For centuries, this legendary golden chest has captivated imaginations, a symbol of divine power, lost to the mists of time. But what if I told you the story is far more complex and fascinating than you've ever imagined? Today, we're diving deep into the truth about the Ark of the Covenant, separating fact from fiction and exploring the incredible journey of this sacred relic. First, let's go back to the beginning. According to the book of Exodus, the Ark was built at the command of God, following instructions given to Moses on Mount Sinai. It wasn't just any box, it was a masterpiece of acacia wood, overlaid inside and out with pure gold. It featured a lid called the mercy seat, adorned with two golden cherubim facing each other, their wings outstretched, creating a sacred space above the Ark. What was inside? The Bible tells us it held three incredibly significant items: the two stone tablets of the Ten Commandments, a golden pot of manna, the miraculous food that sustained the Israelites in the desert, and Aaron's rod, which had miraculously budded. The Ark wasn't just a container, it was a physical manifestation of God's presence and covenant with His people. It was the holiest object in ancient Israel. The Ark's journey through history reads like an epic adventure. It was carried by the Levite priests using long poles inserted through rings on its sides, as no one was allowed to touch the Ark itself. It was said to have parted the waters of the Jordan River, and it played a crucial role in the famous Battle of Jericho, where its presence helped bring down the city walls. For years, it was housed in the tabernacle, a portable sanctuary, as the Israelites journeyed through the wilderness. Eventually, the Ark found a permanent home. Around 960 BC, King Solomon built the magnificent First Temple in Jerusalem and placed the Ark in its most sacred chamber, the Holy of Holies. Here it rested, a symbol of God's presence at the very heart of the nation. For nearly 400 years, it remained the focal point of worship and pilgrimage. And then, it vanished. This is where the mystery truly begins. In 587 BC, the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar II conquered Jerusalem, plundered its treasures, and destroyed Solomon's temple. The historical records meticulously list the treasures taken to Babylon, but there's a glaring omission: the Ark of the Covenant is never mentioned. It's as if it disappeared into thin air before the Babylonians even arrived. So, what happened to it? This question has spawned countless theories, each more intriguing than the last. Let's explore some of the most prominent ones. One popular theory mentioned in the non-canonical second book of Maccabees claims that the prophet Jeremiah, foreseeing the Babylonian invasion, took the Ark and hid it in a cave on Mount Nebo, the same mountain from which Moses viewed the Promised Land. The text says he sealed the entrance and declared that the location would remain unknown until God gathers His people together again. Is the Ark still waiting in a hidden cave, ready to be rediscovered at a future, appointed time? It's a compelling thought. Another fascinating theory takes us south, to Ethiopia. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church claims to possess the one and only Ark of the Covenant. According to their national epic, the Kebra Nagast, the Queen of Sheba visited King Solomon, and they had a son named Menelik. When Menelik grew up, he traveled to Jerusalem to meet his father. The story goes that when he returned to Ethiopia, he secretly brought the Ark with him, replacing the original in the temple with a clever replica. Today, they believe the Ark rests in the Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion in Axum. It's kept in a special chapel, guarded by a single, lifelong monk who is the only person allowed to see it. No one else, not even the leader of the church, can lay eyes on the holy relic. While this claim is a cornerstone of Ethiopian faith and identity, no external verification has ever been possible, leaving it as a matter of faith rather than historical proof. Then there are theories that place the Ark much closer to its original home. Some researchers believe the Ark never actually left the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. The theory suggests that the priests of Solomon's temple, aware of the impending Babylonian threat, hid the Ark in a secret chamber deep beneath the temple itself. Generations of Knights Templar, during the Crusades, are rumored to have excavated under the Temple Mount. Did they find the Ark? Some legends say they did, and that its discovery was the source of their immense wealth and power. This idea has fueled treasure hunters and novelists for centuries, including a certain fedora-wearing archaeologist. Could the Ark have been destroyed? This is a more mundane, but plausible, possibility. Despite not being on the official list of loot, it's possible the gold-covered chest was simply broken down by the Babylonians for its precious materials. Gold was a primary spoil of war, and an object like the Ark would have been an irresistible target. Perhaps its sacredness wasn't recognized by the invaders, who saw it merely as a valuable prize. Other theories are even more far-flung. Some suggest the Ark was taken to Egypt, hidden away by Jewish communities there. Others point to Ireland, connecting the Ark to the myth of the Hill of Terror. There is even a theory that it was taken to a Jewish colony on Elephantine Island in the Nile River. The lack of concrete evidence has allowed for a fertile ground of speculation, blending history, faith, and folklore. So, where does this leave us? The historical trail for the Ark of the Covenant goes cold in the 6th century BC. We have the biblical accounts of its creation and early history, which are detailed and consistent. We have the solid historical event of the temple's destruction. But the bridge between those 2 points is missing. What the Ark represents is perhaps as powerful as the object itself. It symbolizes a direct connection to the divine, a tangible piece of a sacred past. For believers, its rediscovery would be a world-altering event, a sign of prophecy fulfilled. For historians and archaeologists, it would be the single greatest discovery of all time, a find that would rewrite our understanding of the ancient world. The Ark's power in our modern imagination is undeniable. It's the ultimate MacGuffin in movies, the holy grail of treasure hunters, and a profound object of faith for millions. Its absence has created a vacuum that we've filled with incredible stories and tantalizing possibilities. The truth about the Ark of the Covenant is that its final chapter has yet to be written. It could be hidden in a cave, guarded in a remote chapel, buried beneath a holy city, or it could have been lost to the ravages of history forever. The mystery itself is what keeps the legend alive. It forces us to ask big questions about faith, history, and what we choose to believe in the absence of proof. What do you think happened to the Ark? Is it a real artifact waiting to be found, or has its story become more powerful than its physical form? Let me know your theories in the comments below. The search for the Ark continues, not just in the deserts and mountains of the Middle East, but in our collective imagination. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey into one of history's greatest mysteries. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next deep dive into the fascinating stories that shape our world. See you next time.